Welcome everyone to race number 19. We're here at the Phoenix Raceway. Francis Oz is on pole for today's race. There's your full qualifying results. We're about to get the race command, and here it is.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines fired up. We are ready to race. Our second to last race of the season. Field is set, and they're rolling off pit road. So after North Wilkesboro, David Davison leads by 25 points over Ryan Butcher, who goes back up to second. Tony Green drops to third. Michael Brown and Stephen Oakes both gain a position. Josh Harmon drops to 6th place. Sasha Bright and Jonathan Wall remain 7th and 8th. Mary Keller is up. Stasha Cecily is up. And that rounds off the top 10. Biggest mover was the winner, Claire Main, by 14 spots, up to 20th. So 25 points only between first and second, 33 from third, 36 from fourth, and then 5th place is 63. So got a little bit of ground to gain today. Got to have a nice race as the pace car pulls off. We're getting ready to go green. Green flag is out. We're underway. Green start. 27's going to come around and lead lap number 1 here. Kenny Johnson, Paul Perry, Campbell Marsh, and Alan Green are current top 5. Running pretty smooth back here. No crazy moves yet. Doing alright so far. Here from way up top. Whoa, whoa, oh, trouble, and the second I say that, 21 hooks to 37, the 30 smacks the inside wall, and 37 is upside down, barrel rolling almost into the fence, into Fisher in the 18, and he's still flipping. Well, spoke too soon. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. So Cropley in the 21. Let's take a look here. Coming through the dogleg back straightaway. He just gets into the 37, into the wall hard, up in the air. Doesn't flip here, of course. There's a 30 and a 12 get together. And who flipped them over? There's the Nathan Norman. There was a 98. And they all kind of jumbled up. And that sent that car barrel rolling. And then in front of the 18 car, gets caught up in another wreck. There's a 16. Oh, just missed it. There's Brad Cheston. He wasn't so lucky. There's the North Wilkesboro winner. Just nearly avoiding it. Let's go on board with Cropley there in the 21. I think he just misjudged. I thought he looks like he was going to tuck in behind the 37. He got into the little rumble strip. Did that play a part? It might have. Took a hard hit. There's a 30 car who just hits the inside wall. Luckily does not go into that opening. Let's do a quick onboard right there. Or nope, couldn't get there in time. The 98 of Colin Bear. Yeah, 2 car. He went up high, but back down low. It's just, yeah, you just can't decide. And just pushed that 37 enough. Flipped that car over and went barrel rolling. So right off the start, already got a car upside down. And not only that, let's go on board with the 18 car. Fisher. Caught up in another wreck. Looks like he was the only one on the outside line. Has got a car tumbling right in front of him. And of course it's him who gets taken out. Well, he's doing a little bit better here in the cup, but still just can't catch a break. One more time, let's go on board with the 30. Yeah, I was afraid she was going to hit that opening. You'll see it coming up into the 21 car in an awkward angle. End up sliding. See, there's that opening. Luckily, she did not slip in between that gap. So first caution of the day, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready to go green. 2 cars out, 40 cars left. Thought it was going to take a lot more, but a lot of them made some repairs. None of them are contenders, but they're still out there. Getting ready for the green here. So Francis in the 27 out in front. He has already got himself a victory. Currently 14th in the points at the moment. A victory would probably give him a small chance. Or maybe not. We don't know. Or I don't know. Just depends on where everyone else finishes, right? Getting ready for the green flag here. Green flag is out. Back underway. Kenny Johnson and Paul Perry wasting no time. They're going to make it 3 wide for the race lead. Francis can't cut him off. Well, was able to clear on the outside. They got the jump on him, but he had the better line. Pretty clean up here. There's Marsh in the 22 running in 4th place. Had a good race in North Wilkesboro, running in 4th. At the moment, Alan Green in the 29 in 5th place. Alan Green, a midfielder. Well, 5 spots though. Still looking for that win. Here's a 3-car Carlos Rodriguez. Here's Dylan Ibrahim, Alexander Rowe, Riley Sampson, and here they go 3 wide. Sarah Taylor, Colin Jones, and Sasha Bright. There's Murray Keller in the 71 also in behind. David Newhall is there too. There's Tony Green in the 28. He's currently running in 16th place. David Davison, he's back here. And Michael Brown, this is 26th, 27th. Brian Butcher also is there. And he's got to finish ahead of that 4. The 1 spot is obviously not enough. There's the 7 to Josh Harmon. He needs a good run today. I was going to say tonight, I meant today. So currently Josh Harmon is 6th. Got into a bad wreck at North Wilkesboro. Took him out. Yeah, really good one. A really good one. Gonna be tough climbing his way through the field here. Back to the front. Looks like it's still the 27 out in front. As a giant grandstand gets in our way here. Can't see shit. Pretty spread out. Mostly single file. Johnson is doing a great job staying with the 27. He's unable to get away, but he just can't find the lane to get around him. Kenny Johnson in the 7, you know he's going to be wanting that victory. Francis already has 1, but of course he wants 2. So he's definitely not going to let this one up. Paul Perry in the 8 also. Got Marsh and Alan Green. Looks like they're about to battle for 4th. Phoenix is mostly a 1-groove racetrack. So it's definitely a tough place to pass. Best is to get a caution and get the jump on the restart, which they did, but could not complete it. It's amazing that 27 was able to hang on to the race lead on the outside line when they were 3 wide. Kenny Johnson is there, but not quite there. Trying to see if he can get a run. Backs off a little bit. 21 is a lap down. And the last car in the lead lap, Fisher, is almost 18 seconds back. So we keep going with these long green flag runs. We could deal with slow traffic. Actually, might deal with him very soon. Much sooner. Lap cars always make things a little bit more interesting. But, of course, the leaders don't think so. And there's going to be a lot of them as well. And all those cars with no front end or back end. Johnson looks like he's setting up for a pass right on his tail here. Yeah, he's right there. Not going to pull out. Not going to move to the inside. Nope, he's going to stay there. Surprisingly. He's going to bide his time here. Here's the 18, here's the 30. So these two will be put a lap down very soon, as the leaders are reeling them in, of course, unless we get a caution. Noah's been able to make a pass up front. Let's take a look at the back for a bit. Or actually, no, we'll wait till they catch up to the 18 car. Wait, actually, well, here goes Alan Green. He's going to try. That's the first car I've seen try to make a move. And oh, the 18 is blown up. Oh, that works out perfectly for the leaders. Well, wasn't having a good day anyways. But, yep, he's out of the race. Should have pulled into the garage area from the hit from the 37, but Fabian Fischer is out, and it's a gearbox failure. That works out perfectly for these guys. So here's the 30 car, about to be put a lap down. Then the 12, there's the 21, already one lap down. A few others. So here we go, we got Brad Chester going to make a pass for 35th. Wow, he suddenly makes a move for something. Here's Ryan Butcher in 32nd now. He's fallen back a bit. Oh, he's in a really bad spot now. Where's the 4? 4 is 26th. There's a 6. Where is he? 24th still? Yep. Harmon is 23rd. There's Stephen Oakes, who is 5th in the points, 21st. Here's Tony Green. He's the highest, running in 16th place. Not great, but considering where the others are, it's not too bad. Around the outside to clear the 33. Not for position though, he'll still maintain 16th. Yeah, the others are actually right. Top 10. Barry Keller as well. Battle for 10th actually. Alright, here they come. About to put the 30 car a lap down. Where are they gonna go? Gonna do it in the dog leg here. Plenty of room. A little bit tight. There's the 8 car. He'll get held up a little bit. But he's able to catch up to these two. In fact, he's able to clear and he'll get away. Next car will either be the 2 or the 43. Oh no, the 12, right. Toby Miller. A little bit of a jam up in that second pack. 3 cars in the middle-ish. Hyman. Can we go any lower? No. A little wide there. Oh no, 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 and they're wrecking. Oh, hang on to it. And we're under caution for the second time. Francis is taking the yellow once again. We'll take a look at the replay. Well, that just ended their chances at a top 5 or top 10 finish. The 9 car tried to go through the middle to get away from the 30, the 81 on that rumble strip, but I think the 9, I don't know what the 9 was doing. Maybe trying to get away from the 30. He got room, but he ends up getting too close, or I guess he wasn't expecting the 81 to come up like that. Possibly. But they were running 8th and 9th at the time. Well, not anymore. The 9 car recovers quickly, but he will still lose a couple spots here. Yeah, it got a little tight. Everyone's trying to take the preferred line. Try to get by the slow car too. There was no contact there. I think Alexander was just checking up a little bit too much. Overreacting a little bit. And ends up hooking the 81. And causing the second caution of the day. Not a big wreck this time, but enough to cause a yellow. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, so got 2 cars on the inside because of that yellow. Not what the leaders want. This is going to be a little bit messy, maybe. A few of them could possibly get by. Well, yeah, they probably will get by on the inside, but the others won't. Base cars off, here we go. Green flags out, back underway. 21's gonna make a pass, that'd be 3 wide. That is for position too, as they're both 1 lap down. Very slow here. Could it cause another yellow? It might. 3 car might get a little impatient. 88 Sasha Bright gonna go through the middle line. Yeah, Rodriguez being held up big time. He's taking him out of the top 10 now. Yeah, he's not gonna wait any longer. Okay, he's found an opening. Well, another yellow and they won't get the restart on the inside. So there's that. If we get another caution, Kenny Johnson closing the gap. He's trying to. Well, actually, yeah, he's closing in a bit. Held up a little bit, but not much. Paul Perry trying to get by. B21. So probably still has some pace. But he should get out of the way. Let them go. Yeah, they kind of love going to that dog leg. I don't like that. It's too predictable. Coming to 10 laps to go. So far it's all the 27. a second from first to third, so it's just going to be down to these two. Yeah, he's still got a slightly slow car that still can keep up just a little bit. Well, there goes Paul Perry again to the inside. 21 will shut the door. Not quite, actually. Little bump. Trying to move him out of the way unless he can get a run off the top side, which he will. Here goes the 22 and the 26. They move down low. Tough. Phoenix is a tough place to pass, at least with the old configuration. Much flatter racetrack, flatter surface. It's a low groove, sometimes a high groove, I think. Oh, the car's trying again, really trying to get by, almost 2 seconds back and not letting him go. Alan Green in the 29, he's on the top side. Could he get into third? We've seen the top line be pretty good. No, won't be able to get it there. Don't think there'll be any slow cars. Maybe the 30 car again. Or maybe not. I don't think we have time for another one. Kenny Johnson might need to do a bonsai move. He wants that lead. He wants that win. Yeah, he's been on him all race long, but is unable to make a pass. Still trying to get by. This is very frustrating. Maybe here. Still trying to beat him off the corner, but that's not gonna happen. Nope. I need to wreck him, but of course that calls a yellow. He'll probably still finish third anyways. Let's go on board with Kenny Johnson here. Looks like the 27 is able to get a better exit. The 87 a better entry into the turns with 2 laps to go. Kenny Johnson trying to find a way without trying to wreck him, but he might have to win this one. Francis looking for his second win of the season. That'll boost him up into the top 10 and no doubt. As we're coming to the white flag, 1 more lap to go here in Phoenix. Doing everything he can. Going into 3 and 4 for the final time. Kenny Johnson tries to get to his back bumper, but he just can't do it. Win number 2 for the 2017. He takes it here at Phoenix. Alright, let's take a look at the 4 race results. Alright, so there you have it. Francis Hawes pretty much, he dominated this entire race. Maximum points for this 2017. An excellent day, no doubt. Kenny Johnson, he was there the entire race. Never let him go. Caught up to him, but just couldn't find anywhere to go. Finishing second. Paul Perry getting third. Finished almost 4 seconds back. So, well, he didn't lose any spots, but being held up like that must have been very frustrating. Caution's out for probably a stack up or something. Alan Green 4th, Campbell Marsh 5th, Mary Keller 6th, Sasha Bright 7, Dylan Ibrahim 8th, Colin Jones 9th, and Johnny Cox 10th. Here's the rest of the race results. 39 cars finished the race, 37 of them on the lead lap. So only had 2 cautions. Had that big wreck with Mitchell Hodak getting hooked and flipping over. And then had a smaller wreck with the lap car with the 81.9 and the 30. And that was pretty much it. So not a very eventful race here at Phoenix. Not my favorite place to come to. Well, at least this version of Phoenix, the older one. But there you have it. One more race to go, and it'll be back at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Francis Hawes is the race winner. Will now take you to victory lane.